So after the success of the Spyro Reignited Trilogy, where does the series go after this big revival? Let's take a look. How's it going, everyone? Blueknight here, and welcome back to yet another Spyro the Dragon video. So the Reignited Trilogy, which launched back in late 2018 for the PS4 and Xbox One, and late 2019 for the PC and Nintendo Switch ports, and I gotta say, after 100%ing the Reignited Trilogy twice in just a couple of months, I'm really enjoying every moment of it from start to finish, with lush visuals, smooth controls, characters, everything, including this. Oh, it's so good! So yeah, I can see how the Reignited Trilogy became a success, especially since this came out just over a year after the massive success of the Crash Insane Trilogy. I mean, you can't have orange without purple, right? Which was once again acknowledged in Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled by giving Spyro his very own Grand Prix and various legendary skins. And that was pretty much the last time we really saw anything regarding the Purple Dragon. So what exactly does Spyro's future hold? Well, this is a much more tricky area to explore because in regards to leaks and rumors, there's been absolutely nothing. Instead, that's all been going towards Crash. So we kind of have a better idea where Crash is going than we do with Spyro. If the mobile Crash game is anything to go by for the next console game, then that'd mean that the series would continue from where Mind Over Mutant left off, just with designs more reminiscent to that of the Insane Trilogy, instead of doing a complete timeline reset with elements from later games sprinkled in. Spyro just doesn't have that luxury, as after the original trilogy, the series has been getting far more mixed reception than Crash ever did with his post-Naughty Dog games, starting with Enter the Dragonfly, which we all know the story behind that mess. You know, the game that was so bad that it ruined Ripto's design and caused the voice cast from the original trilogy and series composer Stuart Copeland to leave the series due to the game's overall rushed development, at least until Reignited happened. A Hero's Tale was also rushed, but more of a finished product than Enter the Dragonfly was. Problem with this game was the plot, tone, and characterizations were all majorly toned down compared to that of the previous games. That story sort of semi-continued in Shadow Legacy, which was technically the final game in the classic series of Spyro games, before shifting to the much darker Legend of Spyro trilogy with two different redesigns, which semi-connects into the second reboot, Skylanders, in the form of the games and comics with yet another redesign. Then Skylanders Academy came along and, you guessed it, another redesign. So, what's for the developers to do? Obviously, they're not going to continue the Legend or the Skylanders series. Well, aside from the Ring of Heroes reboot for mobile, we're going to have to wait and see if that ever happens. So that only really leaves two options for the next Spyro game. Either A, continue from where A Hero's Tale and Shadow Legacy left off, basically keeping to the very odd classic timeline that was sort of loosely established post-Insomniac, most likely confusing those who haven't played those respective games. Or B, which I think is probably the best direction to take Spyro after Reignited, and that is to use Reignited as the start of a timeline reset. Basically, erase everything that happened after the original Year of the Dragon, and starting anew. Now in either instance, I wouldn't be against the idea of bringing back elements and characters from post-Insomniac games, like Red from A Hero's Tale, the Shadow Realm from Shadow Legacy, Cinder or Dark Spyro from Legend and Skylanders, all wrapped together into a brand new, more canonically sense experience. But despite what I think is best for the series going forward, the next game is speculated to release in 2021, going by previous patterns. What'll happen? We'll just have to wait and see on that. And yeah, that's basically going to be everything for today's video. So what do you guys think about this? Where do you think the Spyro series should go after Reignited? And also be sure to stay tuned to the channel for even more Spyro content coming your way. Once again, thank you all so much for watching and supporting the channel. I've been Blueknight, and I'll see you guys back here next time. Goodbye!